Hi, and welcome to Knooking 101, my series about how to learn everything about nooking. And in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make an easy ribbing for your projects, but of course, also as a whole project if you like to. And as always, I will show it in the flat and later also in the round. So let's start with the flat. So to make a ribbing pattern in your work, all you have to do is to switch between knit and purl stitches all the time. So here I already have my first knit stitch on, and then I would just take my yarn to the front and make a purl stitch, then take the yarn to the back, yarn over, pull through, make a knit stitch, and all the way. Here we go. Again, take the helper yarn out, put your work over the helper yarn, and the background is then just exactly basically the same. So here we have here we had our last stitch as a purl stitch. So this means in the new round, this is going to be a knit stitch. And after that, a purl stitch. So you basically stack the same kind of stitches over each other, and you can of course always check it if you see like multiple V's over each other and multiple of purl stitches, that you can always identify by this little knot here or this little bump here. Then you know you're on the right track for your ribbing. Now this sample piece has only 10 stitches. If you end up making something with an irregular number of stitches, you always have to be sure to really check those stitches, that you change the first and the last stitch, otherwise it won't work. If you have an even number of stitches, like I have it here, then you can basically repeat the same round with the same stitches over and over again, which is of course super convenient. And here we go, the ribbing. It works super easy. It is super stretchy in all ways, and as you can see, it already like goes together, and it's just a super easy and fun way to add cuffs for your clothes or make a collar with it, or if you have like a cowl that you want to do. So this is definitely a good ribbing to do, and especially since both sides look identical. And now let's move over to how the ribbing works in the round. So in the round, it's pretty much the same, although you just don't have to switch sides, but everything else is the same. We are just alternating knit and purl stitches all the way through. And that's basically it. So not much to add to that. I will make a few rounds so you see the full ribbing effect in the round, and then you're good to go. And after a few rounds, it looks like this. I made this for another project of mine, and it's seamless, it's super pretty, super stretchy, and I absolutely love how easy this goes. So it's the perfect addition also when you have a crochet project where you would need something like this for your cuffs, for the neck, or wherever, to incorporate then nooking, because it goes so much faster and so much easier than trying to crochet all of this, because this is just absolutely beautiful and amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about Knooking, make sure to subscribe to my channel and to check out my Knooking 101 playlist, where you will find all the episodes about how to learn Knooking from the start. So, happy Knooking! Bye!